Curtis Strange at 15.
This hole playing 185 yards. Curtis with a 4-iron.
Sarah Strange, very interested on looking. Very nice lady.
Jack, as I was saying on 14, Curtis told me this morning, 14 through 18 were the holes he had to play today. That needs to cut and get up.
This is the par 3 downhill, and then come 3 really stretching out par 4s. McCumber at 16 to go 1 under.
Jack, the only mistakes Mark has made today have been on the green. He missed that little short putt at 13, and he 3-putted number 9. He's played beautiful golf. He's right back in there.
1 shot behind the leaders, Mark McCumber. Now, a moment ago, at the 18th, Chip Beck was 1 under.
It's a beautiful shot there, about 15 or so feet short of the hole, putting up the hill there.
Now, Ozaki at 16, second shot.
Well, we've got more trouble. Jumbo's driven the ball in the right rough. He's in a place that has been muddy, but is pretty dried out. The lie is good. His biggest problem is his backswing is restricted with a big pine tree that the ball is under. Shot of about 185 yards or so. He looks to be gripping down on a 5-iron, really flexing his knees so that he can make a full backswing.
Get out. Get out.
Get out.
I caught that a little thin, Judy.
Well, he just moved the ball about 50 or 60 yards and did not get it out of the right rough.
Mark McCumber at the 17th tee.
Went left to right. Probably the most important shot in the finish right here.
I think also the most difficult.
You're right, Jack. I think that condition is very difficult to drive.
That's why he loves this course. He said that he just knew he was going to play well here. He's a left to right player, and that hole just fits his game perfect.
He's had a mammoth drive here.
Yes.
Beautiful one.
Chip Beck at 18 now. This would tie him for the lead.
Jack, you've been putting on that green. What does he face here? Besides going 2 under for the tournament.
Well, I didn't quite putt from that angle, but
not today.
That putt breaks very sharply from left to right, and of course it's hard to get it up that hill. Most everybody below the hole has been leaving a little short. It's a little slower than what you think it is, and Chip's going to have a ball that's going to just break dead right at the end, and if he gets the right pace on it, he has a chance to make it. He didn't hit it hard enough and broke dead right on him. It's just everybody's been doing that there.
Chip Beck is in with par and will post a 1 under. They'll have to shoot at that now as we look at Ozaki.
That's a little sandwich from about 90 yards, right at the flag.
Well, he might escape with a par here. This man is full of little surprises.
I think he has to escape with a par here to have a chance, David.
That's Scott Simpson off the fairway again here at 14.
He has a terrible lie over there, Jack, and he's got the tree to worry about. He just has to shave the tree to hit the right-hand side of the green, and there's just no way you can turn the ball out of this kind of rough. He's going to have to hit it very hard to get it up to the green. And that didn't get up. That's going short of the left-hand bunker. Really didn't have much chance.
Woosnam at 18 for birdie. He's got it.
That's 1 under par, 279. He's also tied with Chip Beck. Man, first U.S. Open. Birdie's the last hole to shoot, 68 the last round and 279.
Not too bad, huh? Woo. He was so excited, he threw the ball to the gallery and threw it right over.
What an arm.
So we've got 2 in at 1 under. Chip Beck and Ian Woosnam.
Wow, what great stuff.
Isn't it just, huh? The 89th U.S. Open. Going to be one to remember. We'll return with more golf action from this Open after this message and a word from our ABC station.
A half-century of tradition began with the Queen Mother's first appearance at Canada's premier thoroughbred event.
Ozaki for par at 16.
Well, that was a wonderful third shot there, but the drive cost him.
Now, Scott Simpson, while we were away, had this at 14.
Well, one place you know you don't want to go is over the green there.
Now, Mark McCumber at 17, second shot. Well, there are 2 pretty tasty shots there, Jack. Nicholas, that is a pivotal hole here.
Well, I tell you, that was 2 good shots he just played.
So Scott picks up yet another bogey and drops him to even par.
That 1 under score is looking awful good, isn't it?
Isn't it? Sure is. Chip Beck and Ian Woosnam have finished at 1 under. There is the leaderboard at the moment. Ian Woosnam is with our Roger Twyble.
Thank you very much, Jack. And Ian Woosnam, his first U.S. Open championship, and today a round of 268 and 1 under for the championship. Great playing. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Double bogey at 9.
Yeah, I was going really nicely and had 160 yards to the flag, uphill into the wind, and had a nice little 6-iron. The wind must have dropped so much straight over the green.
Was that the biggest problem today, the uncertainty of the winds?
Yeah, did quite well. I managed to keep it low the hole most of the times, and, you know, I don't know what happened there. Some really tough pin positions, though.
18, you made the birdie there. Good shot. Big drive here at 18 for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't holding back on that one. I was driving a 9-iron up there.
A driver and a 9-iron at 18?
Yeah, just a little 9-iron. Well, I didn't kill it.
That's very impressive indeed. On the tee at 17 is Jumbo Ozaki. What about the 17th hole today?
It's playing very tough because you can drive it through the fairway. You've got to hit a perfect little fade on the shot to keep it in the fairway. If you hit it down the left, it could just run into the left-hand rough.
So Ozaki, who made... is at even par right now, and 2 shots off the lead, walking down with J. Don Blake, a man who was in contention for the first 3 rounds. Ian, thank you very much. You're at 1 under, in good shape. Congratulations on a great Open. Let's go back to Jack Whitaker.
Thank you, Roger. All right, Jerry Pate, what's going on here?
Well, Larry Nelson hit his tee shot well over the back of the green, and he was trying to get relief from a camera. The camera was not between his line of flight and the flagstick, so he did not get relief, although that was the only direction he could play the shot. He was stymied by a pine tree. Has taken a while, but I don't think it's going to affect Curtis too much. Curtis has an excellent lie, and he seems pretty calm right now.
Better start slowing down. It's okay from there.
This is Tom Pernice at the 17th.
This young man's played very well, Jack.
graduate of UCLA in economics. Played well within the last month. Finished, as a matter of fact, in the money at the Kemper Open.
Now, Mark McCumber.
Jack, you think the Open doesn't really pump guys up. Mark had 212 yards to the hole there, and he was wondering whether or not to hit a 4 or a 5, so he just decided to hit a little 4-iron, and he hit it past the hole.
Well, Ed, did you hear what Ian Woosnam said? He hit to the 18th hole?
He plays with a different deck, though. He hits it so far.
A 9-iron. That even popped Jack Nicklaus's eyes open a little bit there.
Well, I played 7-iron. That wasn't too bad.
Well, I know.
And Boosie hits a 9-iron from where I hit a 7-iron.
All right. He's won on good courses before. Won the TPC in his hometown of Jacksonville on a very difficult, dangerous golf course.
Ooh, so elusive.
He looked like he was aimed right all the way there.
Yeah.
I think he must have misread it.
All right, 15.
No question, this is the biggest putt Curtis has had to make all day. He's gone 34 holes with pars now.
He's foul-doing the place.
This would be the biggest par maybe of his career today if he can hold this putt.
To this point, each time he's got one of these, Jerry, it's just, like you said, when he looked at the scoreboard there at the 9th hole and he had the 5-footer and knocked it right in, he's been very cool about saving them.
Well, Curtis now turns for home on those last 3 long holes as we watch Mark McCumber here for par at 17. And remains 1 under with 1 hole left. Curtis Strange leading by 1. Four men have won the United States Open Championship 4 times. Willie Anderson, who dominated the Open's early years, the great amateur Bobby Jones, Ben Hogan, and Jack Nicklaus. Jones and Nicklaus also share the record for finishing second most often with 2 other golfing greats. Jones, Nicklaus, Sam Snead, and Arnold Palmer each finished second in the Open 4 times. Coincidentally, Oak Hill has enrolled all its members in the USGA Associates as we look at Tom Kite on videotape at the 15th.
That ball start low and to the right, that lake over there.
Oh, Tom.
That didn't even come close. That was in the lake as soon as he hit it.
Also on videotape, Curtis Strange. Steady, steady.